What is up?
What's up?
Enjoying some nice, relaxing Minecraft. Because I'm pretty close to the platinum on this.
Wait, what?
So I'm enjoying some Minecraft. I'm pretty close to the platinum on this one also.
Minecraft has some weird ass achievements in it.
Has some what?
Has some weird ass achievements in it.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of new ones now.
Oh hell.
I only
remember
need,
like the original had like what, 12 or 16.
I think it was 12 originally.
Yeah, it was like something where it was like make a dispenser, have a dispenser produce something,
Kill a mob.
use a furnace. Yeah, it was like kill a mob, fucking take a pig and make it do fall damage while riding it.
Kill a skeleton from 500 meters away with a bow and arrow or whatever. That was like the only annoying. That one and the ride a minecart 500 meters without stopping. That was another annoying one.
Oh yeah. Oh shit. Hang on. I will be right back. I gotta run down to my truck now. I'm charging my front seat.
Okay.
My fucking headset will not stay connected up.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna find out. I'm curious. Hold the controller towards my house. Huh. Dead. Currently at my... Hello.
Oola.
Oh, I didn't know how far that went until it broke because it didn't turn my controller off, so I got back in my house. So I was wondering, I was like, huh, I'm by my neighbor's house. I looked down, it was like light's still on, so I just turned and held my arm like with my controller back behind me towards my house.
Yeah, I heard you say,
like,
oh, apparently, blah blah blah, and it was like cut out.
Huh, so apparently it reaches my neighbor's porch. I can walk to my neighbor's house mid-conversation with people and not have a problem. Good to know. Damn, these are strong.
Yeah, mine are too. Mine will go. I'll probably go at least out back past my garage.
Yeah, I was gonna say like my normal, like usually, like for example, right here, right now, it's like I'm in my basement, so it's not that far away.
Which headset are you using?
Oh. It says Air Force Recon, some form of Turtle Beach.
Yeah, I'll say Turtle Beaches. I have the PlayStation Golds and I have Astros.
Ooh.
The PlayStation Golds are wireless and the Astros are wired.
Yeah, that's not bad then.
No, I have,
just
in case like I need to charge one or whatever, I have one that doesn't need charged. Cause I have a thing I can plug in my PS4 to give me like 6 USB slots in it.
Sweet.
Can I get this dog? Yes. Come on, puppy.
But yeah, no, Worst case scenario, my brother gets off work tomorrow at 5 o'clock, and he told me, he's like, yeah, you can just come over then if it needs done still, so if that's not done by then, tomorrow, I'll definitely have that tomorrow night.
Bloodborne?
Yeah.
Awesome.
As I said, the worst case tomorrow, I'll be on it tomorrow night, but...
Yeah, I mean, I won't be up super early tomorrow. I mean, we have that party. Are you going to that party?
I forgot about it, to be honest. What about it?
It's tomorrow.
No, I mean, like, what party or whatever, I forget.
It's, my friends. It's just like a pool party. Some bud.
Oh, so what time is that again?
I'll probably be there, as long as my bud gets here in the morning. I'll probably be there around 2-ish.
Is that the same one that was down 522 there or whatever?
No, he wasn't there. You didn't meet this guy. He's
well,
chill.
I mean, I
He's
haven't
nerdy.
gone to any of those ones yet. I was just invited to somebody's house down there.
Yeah, that was Colby. I forgot. Yeah, motherfucker
I was
didn't
saying,
show up.
you guys invited me at like fucking almost midnight, and we're like, yeah, we're gonna be here till like for a while, and then at like 1:30, we're like, yeah, we ended up leaving early. So I was like, well, I'm glad I didn't showed up because I would have been there for like 40 minutes, and then you guys would have left.
I'm pretty sure that was the day Savina was throwing up.
But I was like, where's this one at then?
This one's in Jaegertown.
Oh, okay. Well, that doesn't seem as hard to find. Who else is going to that?
Me, Savannah, my friend Jordan, Brent, obviously, because he's throwing it.
I was gonna say, is Brittany and Asia going?
Not that I know of. Brent doesn't know them.
Ah, okay, fair enough. I didn't know who on who's who or whatever.
CJ.
I didn't know if I'd know more people or if I would basically just know you.
CJ's going. He's pretty chill. He works as supportive now.
Okay. What's his last name?
Bauer Socks.
Oh shit, I know him. Well, I don't know him. I know who he is. Okay, so I'm friends with his older cousin Becca.
Oh, okay.
I'd say I think, what, does CJ have an older brother named Devin?
Drew, I think.
Oh, okay. I thought Devin was, I don't know, Devin and Becca are cousins. I know Rebecca, her dad's the one that owns Bauer Socks Auto Body up by Walmart.
But
Devin was her cousin, so I thought CJ was Devin's little brother. I don't know how the hell their family ties in, but I'm pretty sure they're all related.
Maybe it was Devin. I thought it was Drew. I don't really pay attention when he told me.
I would say, to be honest with you, because there's fucking like 5, 6, 7 Bauer Soxes around our, like, from my aged years that I know of, so.
Yeah, there's a shit ton of them.
I just know CJ, I think he's like 2 years younger than me.
How old are you?
23.
He's 19.
19. Oh shit. So he's even
19 or 20.
So Devin, okay, no, Devin was 2 years younger than me, so then how he must be 4.
He's either 19 or 20.
Huh. Yeah, so I never really knew CJ. I just heard, like, I've heard the name before.
Yeah, he's chill.
He's a little heavier set.
Yeah.
Not to be a dick.
Yeah,
I think he like, last I knew, I think he like short blonde hair.
Yeah, still.
Yeah, I'm probably thinking of the same one. I think I met him once and I was fucked up as all hell.
Yeah, I got a nice little farm going. Tiffany Klaus is going, I guess.
I know her.
Brent fucks her.
I like flirted with her for a little bit. Wait, is it Brent Clark?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. See, I don't know him, but like, I've like heard about him.
From her Tiffany?
But like, well, no, just like people through school, like
okay.
multiple people.
I know
like,
him and Tiffany have like always been like best friends.
I'd say I always seen like he'd comment on her shit. That's why I like kind of like stopped like talking to her, because I assumed something was going on. So I was like, I don't really want to be the guy that comes in between other people.
She lost her virginity to him.
Well, it's because like she had like flirted and like she, you know, like I don't know, like we were supposed to hang out, but like just never really came to.
Yeah.
And then like I saw her like she shared something and like he commented like a heart on it, so I was just kind of like, whoop, whoop, gonna pull my hat out of that ring and just not even like didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's respectful.
I'd say yeah, I normally try to be a respectful guy, like
I do too.
unless I really like unless I'm in that mood where I just don't care, then I mean.
Or the guy's a total dick.
Oh yeah, like or like that. Like one of my other friends, like she was dating this dude, and as soon as she told me, she's like, "Yeah, he hit me the other day." I was like, "You have two options now that you told me that." And she's like, "What?" And I was like, "Either you're gonna break up with him, or I'm gonna kick his ass." And she was like, "Oh," and then she broke up with him, but then she like blocked me for like 2 weeks, and then like got back together with him, and then added me back and all that. And I was
really?
just like, fuck it.
That's
like, I was like, fuck it, then you know what? I'm just gonna, if you get hurt, you get hurt.
Yeah, at that point, it's her fault.
Yep, that's what I said. I was like, I ain't gonna be a dick to her, but like, I haven't talked to her since she added me back, other than like, hi, how are you doing? Oh, not bad, but like, no, like if she'd even hit me in like a week and be like, oh, blah, 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 I'd be like, yeah, that's why I tried to help you out a week ago, but you blocked me.
Sucks to suck.
Yeah, like, I already tried once, bitch.
Stop being a little hoe.
That's like fucking Joss Snapchatted me or whatever. I guess she's dating somebody new now. So I was like, oh, okay, like if that was the only point. So I wasn't originally, but then I went over to Baker's because he was hanging out with Morgan and Macy and some other chick. So then I was like, I literally don't even know the girl. Props to her for fucking, like, she was just chill as shit. I was basically like, 'cause Baker's like, you seem a little kind of like not yourself. And I told him, I was like, yeah, I guess Joss is dating somebody, blah, blah, blah. And like, this girl immediately heard that and was like, and she Snapchatted you, and I was like, yeah. And she's like, let me see your phone real quick. And I was like, why? She sat right on my lap and took a fucking selfie, like real, like, cute picture on my lap, and sent it back to her and was like, don't worry, honey, he's busy. And like, Joss never answered it. And I'm just kind of like, I'm glad I showed up tonight, Baker. Thanks.
You know who the girl was?
Don't know her. No, I don't even know. Her name is Danny. I don't even know what the hell her last name was.
Danny.
That's what I mean. Like, couldn't tell you.
Is she like really short?
Yeah, so she's like real short.
Like really
right
short.
Like, if I stood up, probably 2-3 inches shorter than me. So she's probably about 5'2"-ish, 5 foot, around that ballpark, by the looks. I didn't get a good standing, like, 'cause she was bent down making a s'more whenever I was, like, actually standing near her, so I don't really know. I was sitting then when she turned around, but I think it was Hoover.
Danny Hoover.
Something.
I don't know her.
I think it's like it was Morgan's brother's girlfriend or something. I don't know.
Oh.
Something like that. But no, she just like, yeah, here, real quick, let's piss her off. And I was just, thanks. Works for me. Like,
was Austin there?
No. I'm assuming that's probably why she freely decided to do that for me.
I was gonna say, like, oh.
But yeah, because I mean, it's not like we flirted or nothing, like, obviously nothing
just
happened,
that.
but like, she just quickly like, oh, here, I'll piss her off for you, like, gotcha, and then like hopped back up and made a s'more, like, and then we really didn't have much of an interaction other than like handing her, what the hell was that thing?
Your dick?
Nah, what the hell was that thing? It was like a pipe, but it was like a one-hitter kind of thing, or a steamroller, that's what they called it. First time hitting one of those, holy crap. They're neat.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of them.
That's what I mean. Like, I couldn't do it often, but like, because it's kind of like a bowl, but like, I guess more, in a sense to like, if I'm gonna smoke a bowl, I don't want to get blasted in the throat every time I hit it.
I don't like bowls to begin with.
See, the only time I do is if I would be driving. Well, that's what I mean. Like right now, I have a jig.
That's mainly when I'm home, I hit the jig. If I'm not rolling blunt, I hit the jig or my bong.
See, I don't have a bong and I can't roll shit like you guys do, so like, I just smoke my jig, and then like, I have a Darth Vader, it's like a wooden Darth Vader pipe, but like, the bowl's so damn deep that if I were to smoke that by myself, I'd be retarded, and like, I wouldn't even pack a full bowl, let's put it that way. Like, it'd be like take an acorn and hollow out an acorn and then try to smoke like 1.5 grams at, like, it holds almost 1 gram to 1.5 grams.
Yeah, I have a bowl like that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
that's what I
smoke. It's just too much.
And I used to take the bowl to work and stuff. Because I'm just like, it's not like I'm gonna take my bong to work. So I used to take the bull. Then like every time I hit it, like it almost makes me want to throw up like immediately. It's just so harsh.
Well, it's like
so I started taking
mine,
a jig to work.
Like, wood glue it back, because mine like it came out like the bowl piece doesn't sit. Like if I put it in, like I can line it up based off of how the paint was, but like it doesn't actually sit in because of the glue wore off and you know, because of the heat and shit. There's just so many uses out of it, but like, yeah, so if I'd like put it right there and then put that bitch in, I'd be fine. But like, because it's just a pain in the dick to hold it, because you have to hold it down a little bit, and then like I can't see after it gets halfway down. Like if I was driving, I can't tell like it's just gonna spit on me. So like I run that risk at that point, but like.
And the Empress not around for you to pass it on to her.
Yeah, pretty much. That'd be like the moment where it's like, hey, Britt, what are you doing? You at work? Yeah, cool. I'm gonna stop real quick.
Just so you can have to spit on you.
Be like, thanks, and then just leave.
Just pull out.
Thanks. That's all I needed to know. Have a good night.
Talk to you next time. We'll flip. When?
Last night. Because I guess he wanted to eat something. The fridge was empty, so she couldn't do anything about it. And because I asked her, she was like, Vin just beat me up a little bit. And then I asked her later because I fell asleep or something. I forget. Like I didn't answer for like 2 hours, and then I messaged her and was like, oh shit, like what's up? And she's like holding an ice pack to my head. And I was like, oh, like Vin fucked you up, huh? Not just like hit you back to bed like Vinny kind of went off a little, huh? Like, whoop. That sucked.
It's so dumb that we have one staff on overnight.
Oh, dude, that's the dumbest shit ever. Because, especially for like, no sleeping, all that, blah, blah, blah. You realize how boring it gets? Like, 1-on-1 was bad enough because you'd have to like walk over and talk a little bit, but like, and then they even had rules against like, you know, like obviously you can't be like on the other side on like, but like, I don't know.
No one followed that rule.
It's like, fuck, God, like if somebody on like either side, like say somebody on each side needed some shit, what are you gonna do? Split yourself in half and deal with two crises at once?
Not even like I don't even give a fuck. I mean, yeah, but I mean, like, yeah, that shit happens and that's just rough. But like our house, people flip out a lot.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, if you had a crisis, like say Amber's going off one side and Jay was going off on the other side,
that's usually what happens. One of them goes off and it makes the other one go off.
That's what I mean. Like, you're kind of fucked. You're the only one there, because what the fuck are you gonna do about it? Like, oh fuck, I forgot to look into that earlier. Is it on PS4?
What?
Spartan Total Warrior. It was a PS2 game, came out way back in the day. I don't know if you ever played it, but it was fun
I don't think I've ever played that one.
Well, it was fun. It was kind of like, people have compared it to God of War from like the PlayStation 2, like that era to like the earliest form of like a God of War in a sense, because it would be like, for example, there were these swords you could get, dual blades called the Blades of Athena, and like, you know, like you fought through like all that. That's different shit, like you fight the Minotaur and stuff. I think you fight Medusa in a form, like barbarians and like weird shit like that. Like it was pretty neat, and like you could get different weapons and different ones. Cause like if I remember right, the final boss, like you meet this guy because he like teleports back, and then like you cut to the cutscene, and he's like, "Yeah, Spartan, I know you're here to get the spear of Achilles, but you're too late." Blah blah blah, and like that's like I remember like that, like because I forget, I think it was a hammer would spawn lightning or summon lightning or something like that. It was this hammer or a big spear you had, and like your guy would like, he'd like hold it up towards the sky like Thor, and then you'd get struck by lightning and it would just shimmer down around you and like AoE damage anything near you.
That's pretty dope.
Because the Blades of Athena had a sweet ass move where it'd be like, say like 8 dudes came running at you and you would have a full bar. You'd hit like R2 and all of a sudden you would just spin and D-head all like one at a time. Just like it would like pinball you from like checkers, like double jumping people. In a sense, like you would just swing and spin to the next guy, and like mid-spin you just de-head him and then move to the next dude, and it would just be like, and like you would just like it would happen in like 2 seconds. And then your guy like flick the blood off his swords, and you would just see like 8 headless bodies crumble behind you. And oh, it was fun as fuck. Still remember that fucking Minotaur level gave me a goddamn nightmare for a little bit. Because it jump scared the piss out of me so bad, and I was only like 9 or 10 at the time. I fucking got so like, it just made me jump so bad that I had like a nightmare about it for a night or two, where I was being chased by like through the sewers of Lewistown by a Minotaur.
Man, that'd be shitty.
Well, yeah, and the weirdest part was like, I've never seen the sewers, so I just assumed it was like a big underground tunnel of like the above ground streets. So like it was literally just like I'd be running down Logan Street, like turning around like, oh fuck, he's at the fucking major league, and I'm by like the school like hauling ass, and he's gaining speed. Like, oh dude, it was fucking, oh, it was so weird. It's still one of the best lines ever from a song.
What are you playing anything?
Nah, I was just smoking right now. I was kind of debating on what I'd want to play when I get upstairs. I love this guy. Thank you for sharing that Fallen Angel song the other day. This Massive Man or whatever. It's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, that was a pretty dope song.
Yeah, if we could have like, I gotta look at more of his songs right now. I have Whispers in the Wind, Victims, and that one on my Spotify.
Yeah, he's pretty dope.
I just want to hear this one line in this fucking Victim song again, because it's fucking, it just goes prayer. I'm blowing the brains out. About to fucking die. Like, dude, that right there, like, those like 4 lines, just, oh, I love it.
Yeah, it's such a powerful song.
Everybody down on the fucking ground now. If you make a fucking move, I'll blow your brains out. Like, ah! Are you? Everybody is about to fucking die. Damn, I just straight up like, everybody in this room is about to fucking die. Like, ah! Boom! One Punch Man. And there's a giant alligator. Is this from the Crawl? Is that from the creator of Sharknado?
It kind of looked like it, but I don't know. I kind of want. I kind of want to see it.
Like it's, I say, like I kind of want to see it, but like at the same time, I'm just kind of like, is this Sharknado, but with gators in a house? Gator shower, like tub gator. Bathodile. Oh fuck, I forgot about that line. Did you ever watch One Punch Man?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking good. Are you keeping up with season 2 at all?
A little behind.
I was gonna say, fucking, like, I've already read the manga, so, like, you know,
I read the manga.
Ahead. I was gonna say, okay, good, so then you pretty much know everything that happens.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
I mean, as long as the anime follows it.
Yeah,
in season 2.
But it's, it's like, I forget if this actually might be part of the ending of season 1, but it's Tatsumaki, like, whenever he, like, first meets her, and she's like, hey, Baldy, blah, 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 or whatever, and he's like, hey, who's the lost child over here? And she's just like, I'm not a child, I'm not lost. I'm an escort, and he's just like just turns and ignores her, like, oh, hey, look at that, and just walks away from her, and she just gets really pissed. Like, oh, I love Tatsumaki. The right here, runt, how dare you? She just makes that giant fucking dragon into like a ball of shit.
5, 6, 7,
She's an Esper, bro. You
9,
can't fuck
10,
with them.
11,
She's strong as
12,
fuck.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17,
I don't remember
19,
seeing
20,
it.
21.
What level are you in Bloodborne?
150 something?
Holy fuck.
I think.
I was like level, I think like 40 or 50. I want to say by the time I beat the game. Or should say was ready to beat the game. I never did beat the final boss.
Yeah, I played it a lot.
That was like on Dark Souls 3, I was level 372.
I was 809, I think. I think that's what it was.
Nice.
809. It's whatever max level is where you get 99 in all stats.
Well, technically that would vary depending on what class you were.
No,
Like, I forget
there's
the
only
mage got
one.
to, like,
There's only one max level. When you hit, because you hit 99 in all stats, it doesn't matter what your starting stats are. You'll hit 99
Really?
in all stats. Yeah.
oh, then they must have patched that because
No,
I must have read an old post.
Yeah, it's always been.
Because
It's always
a
been like
while
that.
ago- well, a while ago, I looked at this one and it said on Dark Souls 3 how it was like the mage, for example, his max level is like 1012 or some
That's
bullshit. Whereas
completely
like,
wrong.
Or no, it was like I don't know the actual number, so I'm just giving you an idea here.
Yeah, I know. I know what you're
his
saying.
level was like 10 levels higher. His level cap was 10 above everybody else's. Like it was the highest, and then everything else was like within 10, and then there was something else that was like 20 below the mage, but 10 below everybody else. It was like the fucking homeless, like if you spawned in with nothing but a club kind of
The
guy.
deprived.
Like yeah, like the deprived, their ending level was like 10 below everybody else's or something like that.
Yeah, they just didn't know what they were talking about, honestly.
Oh, okay. Well, I was gonna say, because I never actually had the ability to max anybody out, because that's like fucking 3 trillion souls worth of collecting.
Why did the traveling merchant spawn in my farm? Get your fucking llamas out of my farm.
Hey, nigga, get your goats and llamas out of my shit.
Like, I can't even trade with you. There you go.
I want to see if this guy's fan theory pans out. Somebody predicted that Blast is actually Saitama.
I'm killing this guy's llamas because he won't get him out of my farm.
Yeah, I want to know if Blast is Saitama. I feel like the fan theory could hold something, but at the same time, I'm like, maybe not. Because nobody's ever really seen him. And, like, the guy's prediction from, like, the only time you see him in the manga, he had short hair, and they were saying, like, what if it was Saitama before he lost his hair and got, like, kind of infamously famous because no one ever really saw him? You know, One Punch Man. Blowing all of his opponents away, and then he has an amnesia thing whenever, like, kind of an aspect, and then that's why he doesn't remember himself. I was like, that could be cool. Then other people said it could be like a King kind of effect where nobody's ever seen, but like, you know, because most of Saitama's fights, nobody's recorded.
Fuck out of my farm.
He hits them, they die, they leave, and then it gets recorded. So they were saying it could also just be all of his heroic ability, like attributes given to somebody as if like King kind of aspect, and I was like, that would make sense.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I really want to know. Like, I want to know who Blast is now, damn it.
Oh, that's my hell.
I want to see more fucking Lord Orochi and all that, too. He gets fucked up by Saitama, and then I saw this guy made, like, a fan-made Saitama versus God. And I was like, yo, that needs to become a thing, because that looks pretty sick.
Yeah.
I was saying, did you see that?
Nah, I don't really do it. I don't really see much of anything.
It was in a YouTube link once I watched it, and these guys, like, reacted to it and watched. And it was, Saitama versus, it was Genos Garo, or Garo, however I don't know how you pronounce it. Garo, the hunter, the hero hunter. You know who I'm
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about?
yeah,
It
yeah.
was Bang's student. I think it's Garu. I'm just gonna say Garu. But yeah, it was Saitama, Garu, and Genos versus God. And I was like, ooh, like, man, that would be cool as shit. But look at these ballers. Metal Bat! I heard they're making like a... I don't know if it's supposed to be like just a side, like Mortal Kombat-y styled, like a One Punch Man video game.
I mean, I just feel like that'd be a boring game.
Well, that's what I mean, like, because if you just one punch everybody. But, because I guess they're supposed to be like, Fubuki's playable, Genos, so like maybe, I don't know, like if it's like, I don't know. I didn't hear too much about it, so I'm kind of curious to see what exactly they're going to make or do.
And I mean, I'm not a huge fighting game fan. I mean, I like Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, it's like I got Jump Force, but I haven't played it too much.
I was disappointed in Jump Force, honestly.
Like, I didn't even play through the whole story of it yet. It's kind of fun, but yeah, I know what you mean, though. I'm kind of like, if that's what I mean, like, I haven't even sat and played through it all yet. Oh, yeah! Metal Bat and Atomic Samurai. Fuck you. Uh-oh, you fucked with the wrong girl. All of you would be dead without me. Can't you finish one small row? God, she's such a bitch. She's like, y'all should just go back and start over from the C class.
What are you playing?
Oh, I'm just watching fucking the One Punch thing while I was smoking. Then Tatsumaki flies in and stops a bunch of the enemies, like, missiles from coming down, and puts them back into the enemy's, like, ship. It's like the really last one of the ending of Season 1, whenever Saitama's on the ship trying to find that guy.
Yeah.
That he actually hits, like, twice before he dies, so he technically fights, like, a 3-punch enemy, technically, in different stages. But, like, yeah. And she's, like, saves him. She's like, you should all just start over from, like, I don't know, Class C, and then she just fires them all back up into the enemy, like, God, yeah, I know you're so strong, but you're a bitch. My immeasurable power will not be released. Okay. All he has to say. Okay. Love it. Fuck you, I don't want to. Atomic Samurai will not go down! See? Checkmate. No! God. That old bastard's fucking cut. I like how banging this is fucking like just chiseled. Like 80 years old or whatever, just walking around old as shit. He's on the moon, just holding his nose, like, got it. Serious punch. Splits the fucking club. I wanna go home, mama! Nope. Oh, sorry, your arm came off. Fuck ripped Genesis' arm off. Back to one punch again. God damn it! I love the fact that he's just so pissed off that he one punches everybody. Like, yeah. Top 10 overpowered villains in the game. Woo. Interesting. How goes Minecraft?
Oh, pretty fun.
What all achievements do you need?
Find or trade 30 emeralds. Cure a zombie villager. I think I need one other one, but I don't know what it is.
Jesus. Never actually watched that.
What?
All of My Hero Academia.
Yeah, it's alright.
George told me it was good.
My favorite's probably Sword Art Online.
I haven't watched that one fully. I watched a couple episodes and then I was like,
That one I really enjoyed.
That one was like, I watched the first episode, didn't realize, then by the time I realized, like, it was back when I was working in Sportive, and then I caught back into it, like, on episode, 8 or 9, maybe? So it didn't make any sense to me, so I was just like, oh.
Just like, fuck it.
Like, I just never... Yeah, so I just never went back and watched it, because it didn't seem interesting at the time, but I've heard good things about it.
Yeah, like
So
that one,
I
like,
watched
Bleach.
Ooh, Bleach. Loved it. Sad that they never fucking went the whole way through. What the hell was it? Blood War or whatever?
Yeah.
They, stopped before it.
Those two are probably my favorite anime. I was into, Full Metal there for a little bit.
Full Metal Alchemist was another one that I never actually watched the whole way through. I'd just seen episodes here and there. So like I understand it, but like only to a point. Like I understand like their alchemy or whatever, like magic they do or whatever certain times like is drawn from their life force. Or something like that, I think. If I'm even right, I don't know.
Yeah.
Fucking, what was that one? I always forget it. Rora no Kenshin, I believe? The fucking old samurai one. That one was cool.
Yeah, that was alright.
I watched that when I was like 8. Part of me wishes I could roll blunt so I could just go for a burn-in.
Feel that.
Cause like I'm in the mood to go for a drive, but like I can't smoke and drive, so it sucks. Another fun anime I watched, I was gonna say, was and apparently they've made more of them, so I gotta find them and watch them now. But I've watched like what was out on Netflix of 7 Deadly Sins.
Yeah, I like 7 Deadly Sins.
As I said, who's your favorite?
It's been forever since I watched it. I watched it, I think it was on, I watched it on Netflix.
I like Bond.
I also like, did you ever watch Ruby?
It's been a while. You'd have to refresh my memory, but I know I've seen, I don't know if I saw the whole thing
it was made by Rooster Teeth.
Yeah, that's what I know. I've seen it before because I've watched, like, I watched Red vs. Blue, and then I'd be like, oh, until the new episode comes out, what's these? And I'd watch a couple. There was Ruby, and then there was another one where it was literally, like, just letters that but I forget what the fuck it was. Yeah, no, I liked it. There was another one. What was it? No, I can't think of it. There was another one I watched a while back when I was a kid, but I can't remember. Fucking the other day, I saw it. I didn't like. I read the title of it because like the guy, I guess apparently, at some point the people that wrote One Punch Man in the manga also took over and did the ending or finished off Boba Boba Boba.
Yeah.
That was one I never understood, but I remember watching it as a kid.
Yeah, I feel you there.
I still to this day don't fucking remember what it even, like, what it was.
I'm pretty sure I only watched it because of the name.
Yeah, in all honesty, that was what made me watch it, because I was like, what the fuck, like, could this be? And then, like, it's a dude that fights, like, his nose hairs or whips. Like,
yeah, it was a very strange one.
Oh my god, yeah, like, I still to this day don't understand it. Like, I could probably watch it now and I won't understand it.
No, 100% no. Like, what the fuck is that a metaphor for?
Like,
that people should
like,
shave their nose hair?
Like, well, and then it was like, what was his, an enemy that became a friend? It was like that son, Dawn something.
Yeah.
And then there was like the blue jelly guy that was an enemy that eventually became his friend or something. Like, it was, that's all the more I remember about it. I don't even remember what the story was at all. I just remember those 3 characters. The black guy with a blonde afro, I believe, if I remember right.
You do.
Or like a tannish.
Like
Isn't that what Boba
blonde.
was? Like, he was like a tannish dude with like a dirty blonde afro.
Yeah.
Then he always wore sunglasses, like a blue shirt, and always fought with his nose hairs.
Yeah, there's a lot of like afros. He was like, I don't know, like a generic afro samurai almost.
Yeah. Or fucking what Black Dynamite kind of gave me a feel of that whenever I saw it once or twice on fucking Adult Swim.
Yeah.
I was just one of those like, what the fuck? Ooh, Eisen. He's number 3 on the top 10. Madara. Number 2. Now I want to know who's number 1. Madara. Madara. Because they're fucking badasses. Woohoo! Fair enough. Hunter X Hunter. I liked him actually. The whole show actually, to be honest. Did you ever watch Hunter x Hunter? Or Hunter x Hunter?
Hunter, yeah. Part of it. Like, I watched a couple episodes.
I said, I liked it. It was a good one. And then, Yu Yu Hakusho was pretty good. It kind of reminded me of, like, it and Hunter x Hunter kind of had, like, a feel to it at certain parts. Because, like, the Hunter exam was kind of reminded me of, like, when Yusuke and them went through, like, those trials in hell or whatever.
Yeah.
More or less. Good. Fucking spirit shotgun, spirit this one shit. Yeah. Would that be a neat ability? Point your hand at somebody and be like, yeah, spirit gun. Bye. Like,
I'm gonna get off here. It's getting too hot for me. Where I can't breathe. I don't do good in heat.
Oh no, I'm the same way. It kills my blood sugars and shit.
Alright, well, I'll hit you up tomorrow.
Awesome.
Probably watch a little bit of YouTube before I fall asleep. But I'll hit you up. Late. Oh.